give it a few to boot up, and we'll be streaming in live. Just give me a few to send out the link as well. My bumbling. That doesn't mean anything to me because I have no reason to try to do it on high diff other than getting the Ergo Sum cat, and even then that's not worth it. I doubt it's going to do what I want it to. Yeah, of course not. Oh, you can bite me too. This is why I really need to get off my ass and make an actual fucking profile for this. Hopefully just give me a couple more to get it sent out. Lord have mercy on my wretched soul. Wrong button. Okay, that's almost everywhere. Two more. Yeah, two more. Fuck. Wrong button. Right button. Hey, come on. I don't have all morning. If I sound a little tired, it's because I am. Just a smidge. And there we go. There's the last one. Alright. Let's get to it. First off, double check build. Okay, we are using Getaway. What? Right, 7th Seraph. We're actually gonna break down that Shrewd Survivor because I don't really care about that set. Okay, we're gonna keep the Paragon through the Specialist. A lot of this is just gonna be looking in menus to start with. Creeping Chill, Hegemony, Radiant, yep, Shock and Awe. Yep, that is everything I want to have online. Yes, sirree. So, 1 second while I reacquaint myself with the UI. Totally forgot about that. This does not look good. Okay, so I have a day to get through all of this. So, okay. First off, I need to figure out, do I have, okay, yes, I have a fusion rifle, I have a hand cannon, I am set. Now where the fuck is, there the fuck is Kepler. Alright. Story missions are going to be advisement, correspondence, and that. Okay, so those are all quests. That is Traveler Privilege. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna be 20 power below, so I'm always gonna be fighting at a deficit. Making CDs. I know y'all can't see it, but I basically just made the time and truth suck it gesture. It's been a couple of weeks. Alright. Deploy LZ beacon. Oh, rats are lucky I don't actually have a good roll on this thing. I have a serviceable roll. Let's see. Actual overflow, desperate, rampage. We're taking lead from gold because that's more important to me than overflow. And none of these actually can help other than rampage. Right, this thing's pallet. I'm using it very far outside of its ideal range. Chess piece.
That's from a golden age game called chess. I found a few pieces myself on Earth. It's a sure sign the Nine got their eyes on you. I used to think they were telling us to be strategic, think it through, play the long game. But now, I think it's a reminder that we're just placeholders, stored in a little box they call time, until they're all burned out. Like Orin. Maybe that's just my guilty conscience talking. Go out there and prove me wrong, hero. I'm begging you.
Okay.
Sounds like there are more pieces to collect in the Accord.
I'd sure like to know what they all mean. Wouldn't you? Do it to it, hero.
I know Drifter sounds condescending when he says stuff like that, but he's really not. Like, he actually does believe in you. He's just got a very roundabout way of showing it. Like, the whole reason he goes by that title is because he's been adrift for a while on Peace. Wait, that is a chest down there. Can I safely make the journey? Scout, okay. Could be something worse. They're not the workhorses they used to be, but they're still serviceable. And E6, okay. I vaguely understand some of this, but that's because a few of the games I've played, characters were actively vocally playing a game of chess. Party 1 MD5. BG3, KC8. Like, I vaguely understand some of this. It's like this particular one to this particular square, or this particular sector of the grid. But I can only recognize it. Okay, that's it. I've had enough of getting pot shots. Here comes the self-defense system. Great. Okay, so lower than this. Right here. So there is one at this level, but just over here. Oh, of course they put it somewhere atrocious to get to. And of course I whipped all three of them. Or all but the last one. At least this homes in vaguely. last one is right here. An organic sentient vessel. Nope, apparently there is one more. I see it. The hard part is going to be getting to it without becoming roadkill. Okay, well, I do not think I'm going to have to actually get that far. So we're going to highlight that one and go that way. This quest is probably going to frustrate me, but that's more to do with how they handle their design, with pretty much everything before, or just after Final Shape in Witch Queen era. You know what? Screw it. Alright. First off, a primary ammo weapon, even if it kind of sucks, then... Okay, that one doesn't have anything I actually want. We're gonna cram that in the vault. We're gonna go through my collections, exotic, and we're gonna bring back an old buggy piece of shit. Now that Cartesian coordinate is gonna just get fed to this because I really don't care for what it rolled. And so it doesn't drag my power down too much. Oh no. Alright. Wait. Oh yeah, this thing's a support frame. Except I don't have anyone to support. So what's important to note about support frame is that this thing fires a healing charge. You know, that's... I kind of figured that. I was trying to take that thing on with what is, without anything beyond a reasonable shadow of a doubt, an objectively inferior weapon. On top of that, I forgot I had this. And the thing is, I can put those things quite literally on ice. I don't care about what the shank is carrying. But you know what? If it shoots, I take it personally.
I've been standing under the stars thinking about orbits. How sometimes the pull of gravity between bodies is symbiotic, and other times disastrous. You can destroy an entire solar system by placing one aberrant mass into the balance, skewing the gravity of a closed system. I'm beginning to worry Lodi might be such an aberration. I didn't have a solid theory until we realized the Vex were involved here. Maya's collective seems to be looking for the same things Lodi is. If their motives are aligned, other things could be too. I want you on this. Find out what the Vex are researching, and take note of how Lodi reacts. If their orbits intersect, make sure we know how.
Okay.
This stays between us. You know I've carried my suspicions around our arrival here, around Lodi.
I don't know, Icona. I can see how his tendency to be vague is suspicious, but he seems to genuinely want to help.
Recently, Ophiuchus uncovered that he's been sending encoded transmissions using Vex arrays, but we don't know to whom.
Oh.
He's exchanging information and pretending to be a lone agent. At the very least, he's sending out information and lying about it. I've found the locations of the arrays. I'm forwarding them to you. Scrape their data and send it back.
Understood.
Are you fucking for real, game? Of course you are. Oh. Oh hey, look, it's the thing I said I wouldn't care about unless it started shooting at me. And look at what it did. It started fucking shooting at me. Okay. Wait. Okay, there it is. I'd recognize that architecture anywhere. And of course I'm not tracking the quest, which means I don't know where the fuck it wants me to go next. And up we go. Are you fucking serious? Okay. That's how I get back through. Or maybe not. Ah, yeah. There it is. If it doesn't pull the trigger first, it does not matter. Lordy. Hey, Messi. Sorry I didn't see your message. I was probably a little too locked in on all the things trying to give me a taste of bullet. Come on. This would be easier if I actually had a... Oh, a weapon that... or a fusion rifle that did not suck to try and make work with this crapshoot map design. But hey, I don't make games, I just yell at people who do. Okay, there we go. Screw all this fallen bullshit. See both of these guys. They know what they've done. Okay. Fine. Fucking House of Exile, right? Well, I hope whatever it is, it wasn't important to the lore. It's not my fault that things are trying to shoot at you every 5 steps in this game. Okay, back to the caldera. There's one more over that way. There is an elixir right there. Okay, I just passed by a traffic cone. Oh, there's 2 of them. How unfortunate for them. Easy double. Okay. I'm probably just looking for some kind of specs-looking cube. Yep. If it doesn't graze me, it doesn't get it taken personally. But the moment a stray catches me, well, everything's personal at that point. So that's the... Alright. This area's a little too, show disrespect for my liking. Need that. Give me that. Okay, that's it. Okay. So my next objective is that way. Okay. Cool. They're just gonna farm these 4 jackasses for ammo prog. Okay. Whatever just fired that, you're dead. You're going to die. They make such a funny sound when you pop their melon. Ah, great, heavy slam. Okay, at this point they're just walking into it. Alright, so my destination is apparently up and over this way. There it is. I see a shit ton of Vex over here, so let's give him a nice little gift. Oh hell no, that thing does not get the leg. I take it to distance personally. Wyverns are honestly just one of the most shitty enemies to deal with if you can't CC them. Which, under most circumstances, you're not going to encounter once you're in any position to CC.
Guardian, you've got an incoming call.
Lodi here. Hope it's not a bad time, Guardian. Miss Ray isn't answering my calls. I don't know how I managed it, but I may have offended her. She asked me plenty of questions about the Vex right before, too. I guess she didn't like my answers. There's something new about the Vex I thought you and she should know. The Vex have been taking passive readings off the Singularity as long as I've been watching them. Now they're pinging it hard. Trying for a reaction. I keep getting this awful buzz interfering with my comm line, that's all I know. And please, when you get the chance, give Miss Ray my warmest regards. I hate to lose her esteem.
Okay, that's another quest. This is another quest.
Last time I found one of these pieces, I was having a hard time. Fixing to bug out of this orbit for good. And then what stopped me? Convinced me there was something left for me here after all. Figured they were secret clues to my place in the Nine's grand plan. Turns out, they were Ionian messages that never made it home. I've just been collecting undelivered mail this whole time. Even if they weren't meant for me, there's no doubt in my mind I was meant to deliver them. I'm glad they finally made it back home, where they belong. Just like me.
That's more out of morbid curiosity than anything. Wait. So some of the cosmetics in this game are just hilarious. Some of them are just disrespectful. That one's just the classic in homage kind of moment. Oh wait, that's all actual silver offers. Never mind. Let's see. Come on. There's an oldie that's... Never mind. I should have known better. Eventually I'll get it, the one I want, but that's a hell of an eventually there. I should probably pay the postmaster a visit, because I tend to let a ton of loot disappear into the ether. Let's see, sublimation, rolling storm, envious, meh. Those are untiered, so they're not even worth my... That's tier... Wow, tier 2. Still not worth a second glance. Let's see, are there any primary slot fusions in here? No. Okay. So in that case, we're gonna just grab that next quest and be on my merry way.
Another lost enclave of humanity. It's incredible. After Neptune, I thought for sure there could be no more. I'm rarely so glad to be wrong. We must establish ties with them. Do whatever you can, Guardian. But there is the problem of communication. Relying on Lodi troubles me, as helpful as he is. It would be better to be able to speak to them directly. Even one layer of translation can lose meaning. Nuance. No need to mistrust him on my account.
How do you... There! Oh, Guardian! The Ionians were a huge help when I first arrived. I was disoriented. They helped me keep my feet on the ground.
We must learn more. Investigate. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you to be polite.
The Ionians are a society of scientists. I guess that's what happens when researchers end up on the outskirts of everything and stay there forever. Anyone you chat with will probably send you to the Dean. She nearly had a heart attack when I arrived. Called me anomaly blessed. They call you that too. Their language is tonal, but really distinct. It's like someone put Basque and a theremin in a blender and let it run over a few centuries. Man, humans are amazing. Guardian, you've met Dean Rebecca. She's my rescuer, your host. She wants our help studying the Vex, and I've only been able to get so far.
I'm not surprised. They're hostile on a good day.
They didn't seem to mind me getting close.
It's odd they didn't shoot you on sight.
The Dean would appreciate help bringing the activated Vex samples to Professor Viola.
Okay, one of these chumps drops in handle brick, and that's going to be my brick. That explains why there's just this big old crossfire basically right on top of the safe zone, the hub area. Actually, that one was carrying a grenade. Damn that. Alright, come on, clankers. And this is why I hate the Hob in particular. They have that stupid little self-protecting invuln that they can just kind of whip out once you deal, honestly, any kind of damage. Taking that, and we are booking it.
Guardian, you have one new call.
I have a favor to ask you, Guardian. It's about Lodi. Right now, we have to rely on him to translate, to guide, but it's too convenient. We find a perfectly suitable ally who just happened to arrive here a little before we did. The Ionians have been isolated. I wouldn't expect them to know about Guardians or the Traveler, for instance. But Lodi seems taken aback to see Exo and Awoken in shared files. Even the Neo-Muni, sheltered though they were, had those baselines. Where did he come from? Something about him is stranger even than present circumstances suggest. Earn his trust, Guardian. Perhaps he'll be more forthcoming with you.
Okay. This is where I remember that I need to track these quests to do anything with them. I swear to the Lord, that one is ass deep. Okay, it's not ass deep. It's like shin deep. Or ankle deep. Knee deep at the worst. Not ass deep. Alright. Come here, you little shits.
Guardian, someone's on the line.
Before the Giver was found to exiles, the long drift eroded our spirit of eons. Our catch was poisoned by ether hunger and treachery. But just when exiles were near our house, death, the Giver's gravity reach led us to its dark matter. And inside, discovery of the voice invisible. Words of mind alone. The power to speak as one. And in Giver's reach, we also found Ionians. For many lives, we shared discovery. The ways of dark matter open to all. Integration and ether life for our house. Then came the Deathless Warriors. From beyond the Giver's orbit. Strong, impressive, with power beyond stars. The exiles share no hatred with you. We want only the gifts of the Giver. But if the Deathless steal dark matter from our house, they will be met with blades. All will perish who take what is freely given.
To be fair, Deathless, Risen, these are all monikers that have been used for Guardians before in the lore. I hate those skin captains the most, not gonna lie. It's not even like it's a personal hatred, it's just that I don't like enemies that have suspend effects. Right.
Language will have to come with time. But the things they know, if I could just understand now. One step at a time. I've been able to initiate dialogues here and there with the Ionians. Not much, but better than nothing. They are patient. I suppose they would have to be. One of them repeated the same thing for me 20 times at least. I couldn't quite understand. Something about the holy anomaly. And Lodi, maybe? I'll have to try again.
Okay.
Kepler is two things at once. Suspiciously serendipitous and deliberately challenging. It's like we were invited to a dinner and sat at our assigned seats without looking at the place cards. Someone wanted us all to meet. So where's the host?
Okay, just need a moment. And then
Lodi, as the Guardian tracks down more strangelets, we're wanting to better understand the presence of dark matter on Kepler. You have an Ionian contact we could speak with?
Sure do. Dr. Carnahan's gonna be your gal. She's, she's a bit of a recluse, doing a bunch of research out here in the sticks. She was one of the first Ionians I met when I landed here. I say met. She did point some kind of thingamajig at my head. Not a gun, mind you, more like a Swiss Army medieval gauntlet.
okay, we are gonna just check these. Because I did kind of forget to do anything involving them prior. Okay. Just currency. So my next objective is the Outer Steps. Strangelet capsule. So from where I am now, well, it'll show me the way there. And hopefully I don't feel like pulling my fucking hair out. Okay, simple navigation. Simple is good. Simple means I will not have to kill my way through 50 dudes just to get from A to B. I hate cranes.
We're seeing a spike of exile activity. Is this doctor safe on her own?
It's true the Ionians are a peaceful bunch, but fieldwork requires metal. I'm sure Gauntlet did much more than look sharp. Speaking of, I'm at her research outpost. She's not here, which wouldn't normally be worrisome, but the place is completely ransacked. No sign of her assistant either. He's usually... Oh, damn it.
Lodi.
Take care of those exiles. Let me call you back.
Hold on. Oh, just matter spark prompt, okay. This is why I hate these guys. They can teleport, they can suspend you, and they just throw any semblance of a half-decent fight on the head. So we're just gonna check. Yep, this is gonna still take me a little while. Alright, come here, you little shit. Damn it. One of those sticks is gonna drop me in on over, and I really do need it. Well, the world bear skank can fuck off. The things I do for resources even when I don't actually care about them. Let me go through here. Hey, hey. Fucking running through the gas. You know what? I see that mystery there. Wait. Okay, do you just... Wait, that is a fucking... Okay, there we go. That trap is no longer a problem. We're just gonna see what's on the other side of this. Looks to me like a whole lot of bug and nothing. But maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, I can't interact with that. Is there anything around here that looks like matter sparks can be used to interact with it? Nope. At least not immediately. Okay, so we're just gonna loop back. Once I remember which way is back. Ah, that way. And we're gonna just go back to progressing the plot, because unless my dumbass totally missed a panel to activate around here somewhere, I do not see anything. Yeah, I don't see shit. So I'll worry about this later. And which way is it to the main objective again? Right, this way. God fucking damn it. Of course there's another fucking relay. Why wouldn't there be? See ya!
Guardian, this is Miss Ray.
Fucker.
I'm not really sure how to describe what I'm looking at. A person. I think it's a mess. There's someone was killed. I'm not sure who. There isn't enough left to tell. I need to look around.
Do you need backup?
No. Patrol the area. Cold-blooded murder isn't usually the House of Exile's MO, but I have a hard time believing the Vex would be this.
Say hi to the left sub. Fucking punk ass Berlin. There we go. Okay, I see a group of idiots up there, so we're just gonna... Yeah, that's spotted. Now we're gonna actually equip things that are fun for me to use. We'll feed that to the Praxic Blade, the legally distinct lightsaber. Nah, as much as I love Vostov, I like the Ironwood, I like my Someday more. We are going to grab one of my other weapons, though, real quick. I think I have the catalyst for this. Yep. Okay. No shock. Right. I have lead from gold on this. Frickin' world bear skank. Alright. So, it says my destination is below where I am, which is somewhat concerning. Because I do not see a way to get below. So, in that case, follow the power line, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't it. That was not it, Chief. This is what I have against this game's fucking navigation. Summed up as pretty and as easily as it gets. Like, that should have been a pit 20 feet ago. I'm not even joking. Like, this is a little too far out of bounds. And I swear to God, if I'm basically just caught in a fucking death loop here. Because they made the death pit a little too low, for one. Yep. I can't even fast travel back somewhere close by. I have, which is really annoying here. Like, that's just bad. That should have been a death pit before that level geometry was part of the equation. The fact that it wasn't means they really didn't think through how they fucking set that area up. I should probably check my legendary payout. Fuckers. Okay, X4 stacks. Right. Let's crack open that legendary and see what it gave me, eh? Well, let's also crack open that. Sinosure, okay. Not gonna complain. Positive outlook. Primary and void damage. Might as well have told me to go take a nice little stroll in the park with that. I totally forgot that Someday is an anti-barrier frame. Which is actually really good for it, because that's the one problem that Someday was truly faced with if you built it like I did. Because the thing about the Someday is that it is very easy to lose recombination stacks. All it takes is an unlucky death. Your shot going somewhere into the ether. Before it got innate anti-barrier, your shot landing in something's shield. At 8 stacks, losing that is just pain. Okay, I see the way down I'm supposed to take now. And I have to grab the relocator over here. Swear to God, if it kicks me out in the abyss.
Ikora, Lodi, we've got another group of exiles. Though nothing seems out of the ordinary apart from, well, the normal exile.
I was just here
aftermath.
earlier.
I've got some semblance of a trail leading out of here. Take care of those guys. I'll touch base when I've got a lead.
Like, there's a reason why I'm hanging on to my shotgun. And it's not just for when something gets uncomfortably close to my face. Yeah, fuck that. I basically just turned that thing's entire ad wave into a bunch of bombs against it. The power of feed the void, my friend. The power of feed the void. Of course it's deposit the fucking balls. Buddy, I don't know how to put it in terms you can understand. This is not a fight you're gonna walk away from. Here. Watch this. And just like that, nearly 3/4 of that jackass's health just disappeared. Or nearly half of that guy's health just went straight into it. Pun not intended. Alright, let me guess. Either shoot the ads or shoot shit around the arena. Because every fight in this game has to have 15 mechanics, and none of them decent. Yep. That is in fact exactly the same thing. Are you seriously telling me this asshole has another one sitting somewhere on this shithole arena? Nope, there's the Ionian command. That's true, though. Just gonna shove a Nova Bomb up his ass. Which is honestly just one of the most warlock things you're gonna do. Just shove a Nova Bomb up his ass.
Guardian, I've located Dr. Carnahan. She's safe, but she's shaken. Understandably.
If she's safe, then what you saw at the outpost.
Yeah. Her assistant, Reese. Budding linguist. He didn't deserve this.
Dr. Carnahan asked us to find a piece of technology that the House of Exiles stole when her assistant was murdered.
Guardian, there's something here you need to get. Closer to the singularity. I'm sending you some coordinates. Do these make any sense to you?
I take it these are from the 9.
I have to assume so, unless the guys at Langley programmed me a trigger phrase before I left.
Oh, shit. Okay, I need to mute my mic for a sec because I just missed a call from someone.
Well,
That was a bombshell.
We're looking for a member of the House of Exile. My
So
hunch led me to some election tracks. My guess is the
that
technology that was
call I
taken is
missed
on
was
its
from
way
my
to the
younger
Archon as we
sister.
speak.
It's involving.
That's our thief. We'll need to move fast.
It was involving my mini vacation next.
Can you give us any more information on what we're looking for?
Carnahan called the technology Mattermorph. Does exactly what it says in the package. It can take any matter and break down its molecules in an alarmingly short amount of time.
We've seen how easily Mattermorph can kill. It's too unstable for someone like the Archon to wield.
Pursue the thief. through the same area I went through at the very beginning of this expansion. And unfortunately, he's invincible to start this because of course he's going to. It can't be a straightforward fight me, bitch kind of boss fight. No. I've got to kill my way through all of his friends. And that's why I complain about how easy it is to whip those.
Exercise caution. She's carrying delicate cargo. I'm not sure how resilient this technology will be to a straight Nova bomb.
If this tech works as well as it sounds like it does, it'll be a big problem for our hands.
Shit. Ow. Fuck you. God. This is why I complain about their level design so much. Those shanks are entirely fucking unnecessary. They aren't added difficulty, they're added annoyance. You cannot call an enemy whose sole point for existing is just getting fucking. I don't care about being delicate with it. Where the This is entirely unnecessary. All of this extra trash is fucking unnecessary. This isn't a get good moment. This is a we don't know how to design the fucking game to actually be a reasonable experience. So we're just going to throw way too many ads that have no right being there. We're going to add everyone's favorite fixture, the fucking sniper you can't afford to pay attention to because the boss is killing you. Oh wait, the sniper killed you anyways. Like, I am just trying to find the fucking boss again now because I fucking died to bullshit earlier. I almost lost my Devour there because there's too many fucking enemies. I'm trying to single out a shitty boss in a shitty haze is just playing the world's shittiest game.
Just dropped a bunch of Ionian artifacts. Lodi said the lab had been ransacked. They must have taken more than just Matterhorn. But why drop the stolen goods?
Hospitality, Deathless. Those who trust the giver receive gifts.
Where are you, you piece of shit?
The Archon. Ikora, our thief being controlled.
And he's claiming hospitality? After trying to make all of our problems worse?
Great.
Archon the Vask. Return the stolen technology, and no one else needs to get hurt.
Exiles, you know the Deathless make false promises. Nothing appeases their creed as they vie for the giver's blessing. Extinction fated Deathless. You have the sympathies of the House of Exile.
Oh, come on. Oh, no, wait. That was my weapon attack. Okay. Oh, come on, you little shit. And of course, I'm the one unraveled now, which means my outgoing damage is reduced. On top of that, I don't see the actual terminal I'm supposed to be driving this shit to. There it is. bitch. See, all of this shit is just wholly unfucking necessary. Oh, and of course, because she can unravel me, I have to deal with the fact that this shit I have to do to break his shitty-ass shield now deals reduced damage. Normally I'd hang on to this a little longer, but desperate times, desperate measures. And also all of my unyielding fucking hatred for this fucking design. Hey, 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 fuck out my face. Okay. So, judging by the health segment, this is the final
These dropped artifacts aren't
phase.
gifts. The Archon's trying to lighten the load to make a quicker escape.
He seems as fortunate as he is reckless. Lifting Mattermorph was just a deadly coincidence.
Robbed a house and found a nuke. All it takes is one wrong judgment call and the exiles could level Kepler.
I hate. Greetings, you impudent shit. I've come to bring you this unfriendly little letter to inform you of your imminent demise. Due to the fact that you absolute waste of space have continued to refuse to heed our cease and desist requests, we have no choice except to cease and desist your lifetime.
You know as well as we do that Kepler isn't stable. How can we help your people?
There is no need. The Vask is prophecy blessed. Lo, my exiles, I see without eyes. The giver's feast, the rim of soul bent. Exiles triumph. The deathless dead, and dead, and dead again.
You think 3 is going to send you home? The grand design you speak of means Kepler falls into the singularity, and the rest of Soul with it.
Feed the giver. Let the wormhole swallow all, and tear through the eternal unknown.
Okay, so it's going to be a darkness zone up ahead, and that's going to frustrate the shit out of me.
She drop all that junk at your command too?
Every failure is proof of the greater.
Because this just brought us right back to where it all fucking started.
The grand design is grand indeed.
This guy's not playing with a full deck there.
Normally I'd call that a waste. And it kind of is. Okay. I really don't see any kind of steam terminal approach to camping right on top of it. Why wouldn't she be camping right on top of the thing I need her to be 12 miles away from? Of course, now I have to Matter Spark again. Okay, where are you? Where are you? This is why I have a grudge against their modern level design. No! Okay. If I'd fallen off that ledge, I actually would have been so upset. Got one more transcendent nade out, and that's what matters here.
Archon, it doesn't have to be this way. On Earth, Elixni and humans live in peace. They have homes, plentiful food sources, fellowship.
Let the Lixni practice sacrilege of the highest order. They have no place of grand design.
Ikora, Lodi, we've got Mattermore. Interesting. It's reacting to that pilot. Guardian, let's investigate.
Oh, so that's how that's supposed to work. I do not understand. But maybe I'm just too small-brained to understand. Yep. Damn it.
Archon Levast, a member of your house is dead by your misjudgment. Open up the way to the singularity. No one else has to die.
What is sapient life, if not bodies? Fel 6 was necessary. Defeat is victory in the eyes beyond time.
He shut off his channel. A leader so obsessed with the hold he has on the world is willing to sacrifice his entire house for a paltry slice of power.
There's no grand design. Nobody's driving the car. This guy's just riding shotgun trying to convince us he's behind the wheel.
Okay, so, the bombshell. My younger sister is engaged. The second one, she's getting married next year on my birthday. That is... Oh! That is certainly not stuff you expect to see when you get a call from your little sister. Okay. Ow. Well, it really isn't my fault if you decide to just choke what is basically a hand shotgun. And that is now access to matter
You
more.
can probably feel it too. The pull of gravity stolen, directed.
I think I follow. Who's doing the stealing?
The mycelial priest. Stop. The Archon.
You're saying the Archon's getting the power of the Nine somehow? And that's why he's so dangerous?
Yes. His grand design smells of unknown space. This giver did not give gifts willingly.
I spoke with Dean Rebecca about Kepler's degradation status. With the Strangelets, we've been able to keep the Altar of Relativity stable, but it's not going to be enough to get us through it to 3.
We'll need to get them a stronger source of power. What options do we have on a planetoid as remote as Kepler?
It sounds like these folks have been relying on some shaky generators since the House of Exile took over their power plant in the Outer Steppes.
Then getting them a stable power source is our next step. Guardian, you take point. Head to that plant to see what can be done to remove the Exile threat and get it up and running again.
A Strangelet sulks in the corners of the steps.
Glad to have you along, Ori. And good to know. We'll help the Ionians and get a few steps closer to reaching the 9.
Okay. So that means my next destination is that one. And as is par for the course, because it gave you a new gimmick, it wants you to play with that new gimmick. Alright. And through we go.
Our purpose here is twofold. Lodi informed me the Ionians' power situation is dire. They've been relying on outdated generators since the House of Exile locked down the path to the Singularity. With our efforts to stabilize the altar, those energy stores are growing more inefficient by the minute. We need to fix the reactor and alleviate the strain on their generators as soon as possible.
Swallow your tremor. We are being observed by the 9. I will try to find them.
Okay, this
Stay safe, Orin. And stay focused, Guardian. There's a Strangelet here that was taken by the Exiles. Securing it will get the Guardian through to 3.
yeah. Okay, and company in 3.
Ikora, we've reached the main reactor room.
Excellent. You'll need to tap into the reactor's kernel interface. With any luck, this will be a simple reboot sequence.
Proceed with caution. The temperature in the limbo.
Okay, I charged the pylons. First I need to get through all the, at the very least, the skin tracers, because those are the awful parts.
Okay, I'm still getting unstable power readings. It's not enough to totally reboot the system, but we've opened a door leading to another power source. Follow that cable, Guardian.
It's there.
And of course,
It's still there.
because servitors get to give their little shitheads.
It's the 9. We were supposed to turn on the lights.
And of course there's that, which means I have to go back, grab the matter, go to the Mattermorph thing, or Matter Spark. And just charge that little shit, because I want whatever the fuck is in that.
Guardian, I'm... These words are not my own.
Progress. Trending and fleeting. Met with primeval victory. Set in motion to vivify. Did you play the game? Keep eyes on the field. Bank every mote. Instructions given and heeded. The Drifter's Hall arriving. We hope you prepared help. Did you pay attention, Guardian?
Shit. Oh. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna die. Again. The only part of this they thought out was, okay, maybe we should not make this a darkness zone. Like, okay, so wants me to go somewhere this way. Looks like just go down. Except that particular one is not letting me go through. You're gonna hear me get frustrated a lot at this because this is just fucking unreal. And it's not that I have a problem with unwieldy, it's that I have a problem with fundamentally bad kind of unwieldy. Like, I'm gonna die again. There's just no two ways around it. Because I can't fucking figure out the way forward. Because the waypointing is shit. And because this is unfucking wieldy. Like, there's a reason why they didn't try this shit again after this expansion. Like, just full stop, full offense. There's a reason why they didn't go back to this shit design after this expansion. It's because it's shit. Like, if they'd put a couple of, I guess we call them safe zones in here. A couple of spots to... There we go. Like, if they just made the waypoints not shit in there, or, you know, designed it like sensible fucking people, I wouldn't be so upset about it. But it's designed like everyone has their heads shoved up their ass far enough that it's back on their fucking shoulders again.
As emissary, I knew I was signing it away, but what I got in return wasn't worth it in the end. Just when I saw through to the past, learned my
Like,
own
okay,
ways,
now I have to charge the fucking pylons again, which means finding matter spark.
Liberty was more valuable than power. They can keep the kid with the nicer bosuns. My freedom is worth the price. You hear that? Don't even try!
And of course, it's on the other side of literally everything else. Okay. Well, where the do I enter to get to the pylon? That grate is fucking shut. So unless I have... Well, shooting it did a whole lot of fucking nothing. And it's not like I'm seeing any other alternate entry points around this shithole room. Oh, there it is. There's the grid I'm supposed to use. Okay, that's the first pylon. And I see the way to the second one. It's gonna take some doing, but... Oh, god damn it. Okay, let's see. So that wasn't, in fact, the way to the second pylon. Let's see, what if I... Is there anything over here that'll help me? No. Don't get anything through there. So, unless I can find some other pathway that, then I have no fucking idea. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to go through there and try to find a way to make a left turn or some shit. Yeah, no, I just ain't fucking seeing it. Wait, I see it now. I need to get across through there. Again, waypointing sucks. Matter Spark as a concept sucks. Just all of this. This is making it insanely tedious for no reason other than, we want to try and show off this new puzzle mechanic. Oh, but we're going to make it as ass as possible. to actually engage with.
We're activating another power source.
It's not enough to bring the reactor fully online. There has to be another around here somewhere. Orin, as far as I'm concerned, the Nine ignored every single one of our existential threats in recent memory. Gaul, the Hive Pantheon, the Witness. None of them warranted extra-dimensional intervention.
Oh, they intervened. You'll just never know. Everything you listed happened because the Nine allowed it.
I'll just never know. If you make bold claims without proof, you'll start speaking like the Archon.
I can see their temporal fingerprints on the Guardian. On Lodi. On Drifter. On me.
Eyes up, Guardian. Here's
No,
the
of course
source.
there's gonna be a big ass gank. Why wouldn't there be? What's a little reactor sabotage without a fuck-off huge gank in the mix? Okay, and that's why there's a Mattermorph. One of the reasons why, anyways. Okay. Never mind.
They've wronged you, Orin. That much is clear. But their interference in the larger affairs of Sol seems minimal.
How about on your cohort? The Hall? That hideous thing dragging behind the Drifter's ship? The Nine gave it to him years ago. Didn't say what for. He tell you it's reacting to Kepler.
Yes. He was almost uncharacteristically forthcoming with that information. He's got the situation under control.
You
Ah,
don't understand.
I'm trying to.
well, shit. At least it isn't a darkness zone. Then I'd shit a fucking brick. Also another reason to complain about this kind of map design, not gonna lie. It really is just going out of their way to make things as tedious as possible. For no reason other than to make them as tedious as possible. And I do not appreciate that kind of level design.
Power source is offline. We'll need to reactivate it before the exiles cause more trouble.
Seriously? Are you fucking serious? A brick? Well, why wouldn't there be a fucking bridge here, alright? It's bold me to expect sensible, reasonable gameplay elements from these people. Fuck. Again, at least it isn't Darkness Zone. I'd be more frustrated if it was. Especially because those will fucking get to there. What? Of course more of them spawn. How do you make artificial difficulty even more artificial? Simple. You add a bunch of things that fly and don't solely exist to fucking explode. God damn it. Ah, great. That's how you know it's going to be a long mission. That's a checkpoint.
To be clear, I don't doubt the Nine exist. Nor am I trying to minimize your struggle for freedom, Warren. You said we came to Kepler at the Nine's behest. But so far, all I've seen is a planet on the brink of annihilation, unless we do something to stop this black hole. Where is the intervention?
It already happened. The Nine collected their tags. On the Drifter's Hall, on Lodi's gift, on the Guardian's calibration. On you, Ikora. We just haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry.
God damn it. Come on. Let me get up there. I can't believe they took a core hive mechanic and made it worse. Like, coloring impressed for none of the right reasons. So, I know some of you won't get what I mean, but on certain missions involving the Hive faction, you would have to hold your ghost out just to know where the fuck you're supposed to go. Okay, well, where the hell is it for me? Don't damn arc charge. Okay, well, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do here. I don't appreciate getting shot at by fucking flying trash either. At least the arc charge shouldn't disappear until after I've figured shit out. Okay. That's exactly what I need to do, and I have 20 fucking seconds to get this goddamn thing all the way over there. That is so shit. Like, this one is clearly using all of the crap that Kepler has blessed you with. And I actually hate it for that. Okay, so this one is going to require Mattermorph and Relocator, it looks like. But I don't see a Relocator. Okay. It's probably going to be up here then. I do not know which way that one's supposed to face yet, but I do not see... Wait, I do have a Matter Spark thing on this side, but that is an insta-kill. And I am on the wrong side of it. I think that one is fixed in place. It is. So that means I need that 2 point. Probably that way. I know I complain about this fucking level design an awful lot, but I'm gonna keep fucking complaining about it. Because they really did just go out of their way to make this as shitty as possible for the player to experience. Like, I'm clearly supposed to use a relocator or some shit, because there's nothing I can actually Matter Spark through safely. But I don't see a fucking relocator. Ah, that also answers which direction that needs to face. And that's the issue. I don't see the fucking relocator I'm clearly supposed to be using here. Because all evidence points to the fact that it should be impossible to proceed without one. This is why you don't turn your fucking looter shooter game into an 80% puzzle game. This is why people were quitting Destiny en masse. And this is what people have against the game in its current state. Like, okay, this door is clearly open. I don't see a single thing to matter spark or relocator through. So unless it's magically on the other side of this door, nope, that one's locked. And I'm pretty sure if I just try to matter spark through there, I'm gonna die because your hitbox is, in fact, too small to make it through that. Okay, there it is. That took way too fucking long to find. Okay, they really just put it. Ow. Yes, you're going to see a lot of visual effects going on now. Okay, activate the generator.
That's the last power source available on the grid. I'm hoping it'll be enough to cycle to power and get the reactor up and running again.
There's gotta be a boss on the other side of this.
Perspective is eerie.
Okay, we are gonna matter spark to pop that open so I never have to go through this shithole again.
I think I'm feeling that dread Ikora was talking about. Let's get out of here. Fast.
Swear to God, if it's something like needs matter most too, I'm shitting for it on funny for legal reasons. That is a joke. Okay.
What about the Guardian Forum? They've changed the fate of the universe. They chose to be here.
Each choice, right, trial, wasn't absent an organizer. Do you know you comply with instructions you don't know exist? From the moment you arrived on Kepler, you've marked coincidence after coincidence. Happenstance, serendipity, the brush of spiderweb against your cheek may as well be chiseled slabs to the nine.
No! I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I popped out. Oh, fuck you, game. come on. Okay, so unless it crept me out on the right side of that, which it doesn't look like it did. There we go. This is why I call it unwieldy and unintuitive. Because it very, very much fucking is. In fact, you have to make sure you don't have any momentum to carry over to it is even more frustrating about it. Rally banner.
Watch out. A large contingent of Elixni Shanks is approaching. They seem drawn to the central reactor now that it's producing an energy signal.
Rot! Damn it! Colossal Shank!
Oh yes, I see the big fucking thing. What I don't know is what the hell you expect me to do about it right now. Because all I see is a bunch of cannons. Ah. Overcharged start. Already know what that guy is supposed to do. Okay. So this is what we were waiting on. Nope. I don't need that. I need that. Okay. Yep, okay. We're just gonna Nova Bomb that first. Hey, Hikari. At this rate, I'm probably going to wind up with another Nova Palm by the time I get to it. Get it vulnerable enough to enter. Nope. If it wasn't for the fact that I am always stingy with recombination shots, I'd probably have shoved one in its face. It is the kind of target I think of when I think, oh yeah, that's what I need to save my recombination on. Swear to God, if I have to... Yep. Okay, so there's 2 arc shanks, which means I have to do it twice in the phase. Because Bungie has this loving rule of tedium that they adhere to. So strictly you'd think it was a religion to them. Of course. Okay. Okay. Gotten rid of pretty much all the trash now. Now I need to run. Whoop. Eat dirt asshole, I hope you fall off a cliff and die. If only. If only. But, as per video game logic, that thing wouldn't fall off a cliff and die. It'd remember it has thrusters and just float right back up. We're just gonna grab that. Okay. I actually hate this. Like, words cannot express my sheer hatred for the fact that I get locked out of even my transcendence because the game mechanic needs to override my fucking melee ability. Like, why? Eat
There's our strange
fucking
land. Collect it now.
shit.
The likelihood of the outer orbits being knocked out of position has decreased. They appreciate that. Am I finally allowed to remember something?
They're speaking to you?
They are reminding me. No, I am reminding me. The message.
You've talked about this message before. Is it for us?
It is. It's in the slab I chiseled myself as the Nine fought to tear me apart. But the relief is weathered, blurred and buffed away by their sands.
Focus. If there's something you need us to know, I trust you can find it again.
Chisel in hand, I will remember. But not yet. Not until the time is ripe.
Guardian, get that Strangelet capsule back to the Ionians. Now that the power's back on, we're that much closer to reaching the singularity.
Well, I think with that I'm gonna call it a stream. Thanks everyone who came by. This will be up on YouTube later. Getting this frustrated at a game is not good for me.